answer to your question in a very simple way, because he spoke very deep philosophy, the Gaudiya philosophy, very deep. So you can imagine how these young ones are so much trained up. They can speak hours and hours and very deep. Even in the temples, not many people know that deep philosophy. How they know? Because they serve so much, they read and they hear and they learn this. It's a very good habit. When Krishna was in Gokul, Vrindavan, why is something wrong?
The microphone is returned a little more towards you.
More close?
Yeah.
When Krishna was in Gokul, Vrindavan, he was having very nice time, fun with his family member, his mother Yashoda, father Nanda Baba, his friends Sridham Subal, and gopis, Lalita, Vishakha and Radharani. So, he was having very nice time there. But because of demon Kamsa attacking and sending so many demons to Vrindavan to kill Krishna. Mataji, name any one demon.
Putna.
There's the first one, Putana. Any other? Mataji?
Rudrasura.
No, Rudrasura.
Mahishasura.
No. Those demons sent by Kamsa in Vrindavan.
Rudrasura.
No.
No.
Vritasura in Bhagavatam, but that's not
Right,
sent
no,
by
Rudrasura. No.
Kamsa. So Putana, Aghasur, Bakasur, Vyomasur, Arishtasur, Keshi, all these demons, there's so many. Some came in the form of a donkey, some came in the form of snake and a bull, different
Some
forms.
of them came like Davanal, no? Fire.
Forest
Okay.
fire.
Forest
Also,
fire.
yes, forest fire, yes,
Mm.
very good. So,
And then came like a tornado.
he also taught me the Navrat. Very nice. So, after 10 years, 2 months, and 14 days, Krishna came to Mathura. He killed Kamsa there. And after killing Kamsa, he came to Dwarka. And it happened so with the situation that he married 16,108 queens. So many years he was in Dwarka, but he was not happy there. Why not happy? Homesick. Homesickness. Dwarka was his foreign land, but Vrindavan is his home. You know this story? Once upon a time, Krishna made Prayag. You know Prayag?
Mhm.
Allahabad, Prayag,
Prayagraj.
Prayagraj. Krishna made Prayag the king of all the Tirthas. Yeah. And did tilak on him. You become the king of all the Tirthas. Prayag became very happy and very, so much attitude. All the Tirthas were coming to Prayag and paying obeisances to him, praising him, glorifying him. He became little puffed up. But he was a little sad. And one day he came to Krishna with very sad, morose mood. Krishna said, "What happened, Prayag? I made you the king of all the Tirthas. You're not supposed to be sad. What is the cause of your sadness?" And he said, "All the Tirthas are coming and praising me, glorifying me, paying obeisances to me." Krishna said, "But that's good because you are the king." He said, "But I have one complaint. Vrindavan is not coming to glorify and praise me." And Krishna pulled the ears. "Hey Prayag, I made you king of all the Tirthas, not my home. Vrindavan is my home. Just like if you go out for party or someone's house for dinner, lunch, we always have some attire like, a formal dress. But when you're at home, it doesn't matter the way you're sitting, the way you're lying, laughing, joking, or whatever you're wearing. So when Krishna goes out from his home, he wears that fancy attire, golden crown, all the fancy silken clothes. But when Vrindavan is like his home, very easy going, informal wear, informal relationship. So this is what he was missing when he was in Dwarka. And on the top of that, he was missing that unparalleled, that divine love of Radharani. Radharani so much surrender and serve Krishna day and night. No one else can serve like Radharani. So Krishna was missing. And therefore, even while sleeping with his wives in Dwarka, Krishna was crying and lamenting, calling out Radhe, Radhe, Radhe. And every day this scene was happening every day. So once upon a time in Dwarka, they created some statues. The statue of Nanda Baba, the statue of Yashoda Maya, the statue of Radharani and the gopis, to make Krishna pleased, so that he can remember them and get pacified. Yeah. Krishna was coming to Yashoda Maya, sitting on the lap of Yashoda Maya statue. Diagrams, sitting there, and Maya touching the chin of Mother Yashoda. I'm very hungry, Maya. You're not going to give me your breast milk? Why not giving me butter? Why are you not speaking? Then he turned around to his father, Nand Baba. Why are you not giving me order anymore? You always used to tell me, bring my shoes. Baba, why are you not speaking? And he giving a very tight embrace to Sridham, Subal, his friends. Sridham, let's go and play. In this way, he got totally like mad in that love, seeing as all Brajvasis around him. And they are not speaking at all. Baldev Prabhu came there, Balaramji came there, and saw Krishna speaking to all the statues. He fell unconscious. Unconscious. Then Baldev Prabhu said, Krishna, what happened? What happened? And immediately Uddhav came. Naraji came. Subhadra came. What happened to Krishna? What happened to Krishna? Naraji said, let me check his pulse. So Narad checked his pulse and said, fever. Balramji said, if fever, then bring some doctor. Naraji said, this is not ordinary fever, this is love fever. Prem Rog. This is love fever. He's remembering Vrindavan so much. All Vrindavan Vasi, his mother, his father, his friends, especially Gopis and Radharani, this is prem fever. So Narad, what's the remedy? Narad said, I know one love story. A story which I can recite in the ears of Krishna, and immediately he will go to Vrindavan. Then Narad, what are you looking for? Speak. Narad said, I can speak, I can recite, but you know what going to happen? Krishna will run towards Vrindavan. Balramji said, this is what we want. He should come to Vrindavan as soon as possible.
Sorry.
But Narad said, no. Something going to be wrong if we immediately go to Vrindavan. What's going to be wrong? If you go to Vrindavan at this moment, everyone is feeling separation from Krishna. They are not eating, they are not drinking, they are not sleeping for years, not days. Understand? How is possible? You know, we had dinner last night and we are so hungry now. So hungry. We're going to finish all your prasad, don't worry. There will be no leftovers. Hungry lions are here now. But Brajavasis, they were not eating for years, not sleeping, not bathing, nothing. All day and night just crying and weeping, Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Trees, so much dried, there are no leaves on the flowers and the fruits on the trees anymore. Cows are not grazing grass anymore. The calves are not even drinking the milk of the cows. Mother cow is coming to the calves. So, you know, opposite. Calf always run towards mother cow to drink milk. But this time mother cow is coming to the calf and make the calves drink the milk. Calves are turning their face around. And the cows are kicking their calves. Drink milk. But no one wants to eat and drink because everyone feeling so much separation from Krishna. So Narad said, if Krishna will go in this state to Vrindavan, and if you see everything is so distorted and ruined, Krishna will get, maybe he will get heart attack. So, do you want Krishna to see this scene? They say, no, we don't want. Yeah. Then they said, what's the remedy? Then Narad said, I am going to recite this story in the ears of Krishna, and then Krishna will go run to Vrindavan, but I want one of you should go prior to Krishna and inform Vrindavan Vasis that Krishna is coming soon. Just by hearing this news, everything will become so prosperous. And this is what happened. Very long story, but I am giving short. Then Baldev, Subhadra, they went ahead of Krishna. They informed Vrindavan Vasis, Krishna is coming. Just coming, behind us. Then Narada recited this story in the ears of Krishna. What story? Reminded Krishna of that prem, that pure love, all those pastimes which he used to perform. That's the only remedy for Krishna's disease. What? The pastimes of Krishna. The pastimes of Krishna are so powerful. That's the only remedy for the disease which Krishna is having. That's the tonic for Krishna. When Krishna heard those pastimes, he immediately ran. He ride on the chariot, and his driver he brought Krishna to Vrindavan. When he came to Vrindavan, he saw Radharani there, the beautiful form of Radharani. How she is. Please sit down. Please come. Have a seat. You're late.
It's okay.
We had so much fun.
I know we missed out.
No worries. So when Krishna came, immediately he came to Vrindavan, he saw Radharani feeling pangs of separation. Her sakhis, her friends, Lalita, Vishaka, they kept Radharani on a bed of lotus petals, because lotus is very soothing, very cool. So Radharani was kept on that bed of lotus flower, and one of her friend, Lalita Sakhi, she was checking if she is breathing or not, or if she is gone. They kept a cotton ball under her nostrils to check if there is breathing. Another Sakhi, Vishaka, is chanting the names of Krishna in the ears of Radharani, and in this way she was able to sustain her life, calling out Krishna, 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 Krishna. That was the scene when Krishna came to Vrindavan and he saw Radharani. She's so much in separation. So when you hear some shocking news or some good news, what happens? What? Really? The eyes goes big. Shocking news. You get a message just now. You won the lottery, $100 million. What? Really? It's me. If some athlete, he get a gold medal, the name is announced. So and so got the gold medal in the Olympics. Me. Eyes goes big and mild smile come on the face. In this way. When Krishna saw Radharani in this state, his eyes goes big. Why? She's feeling so much separation, and I am the cause for this. I am the disturbance. That was shocking for Krishna. That made Krishna from this form, three-bent form Krishna, to become Jagannath. Big eyes, hands and feet shrunk in the body. That's the form of Jagannath. So it's not, some people say, distorted form of Krishna. No, this is a pleasure form of Krishna. When he see Radharani in that state, Krishna gone through so much high emotions, transcendental emotions. That transcendental emotions which Krishna was going through made him become as Jagannath. So this is called Jagannath Rath Yatra. how Krishna went from Dwarka to Vrindavan. Why Krishna from Dwarka to Vrindavan? According to this short story I told. So Vrindavan is a place where Krishna enjoys the most. Not in Mathura, not in Dwarka so much. Even though he married 16,108 queens. It's a fun to marry so many queens. How can we be happy marrying so many queens? Too much burden. But he's very happy in Vrindavan because there is so much loving reciprocation without any reservations, without any formal relationship. Everything is so informal. You know? When we receive any guest, any friend, we get little informal with them. But gradually, when those family friends become so close, then very informal. You can laugh and joke, even cut jokes or say anything. Nobody mind because the relationship becomes so informal. But when it is formal, then even a small tiny thing said, it really hurts. How you said this, how you said that, oh they did like this, they did like that, becomes so, this is called formal relationship. So in Dwarka, the relationship is very formal there, it's distance. But in Vrindavan, because out of so much love, and there's a home of Krishna, the relationship is very informal. So we worship that Krishna who is very informal with his family member, with his inhabitants of Vrindavan, and in this way we also want to become very informal with him. We don't want to become formal. Formal means God-fearing. I'm scared of God. God is not a ghost to get scared of. God is the most closest friend to whom we can share our heart. Even if you don't share, he knows your heart. Even if you don't share, he knows everything which is going on in your heart. So our practicing Krishna consciousness, our daily chanting, we are chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. We are chanting this, and we also follow Ekadashi fasting, and we do many bhajans. We sing morning and evening in our center in Miami, and also Mataji, what you sang, Govinda Damodar Madhaveti, we also sing that. Why we singing? Why hearing all the time? To get very close proximity with Krishna, to develop that informal relationship. Because at present we have formal relationship. He is watching us, we also know His Supreme God, but relationship is not there. Very informal, very formal. But we want to come to that point where the relationship gets informal. That takes a long time. So many lifetimes. But we are in the process. So these beautiful brahmacharis here, they live here in Miami Center. These girls here, Didi is here, they all live here. I am visitor here. They are local residents. I am a visitor from India. And I come for developing informal relationship with them. And we succeeded in this. So I think with you guys also, now it's very informal. First time, yesterday I came Mataji, I was a little formal. But now I don't feel any formal anymore. Because we came, then you came, now again we came. The third meeting was.
Now it's informal.
It's informal. So saying so, very informal, that I'm very hungry now. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. One Mama Krishna. Meantime, you can go ahead and have Mother to come.
Annapurna Devi.